Hi, I'm Nigel Howarth and welcome to another Shed Sessions. Today we're going to cook for you a blackcurrant turnover with an almond pastry, that is, with clotted cream and beer and honey. So let's have a look at the ingredients. It's not that warm out there, but we're trying to make you feel summery in the middle of July. Here we've got sugar, plain flour, we've got some ground almonds, we've got an egg, we've got some lemon, a little bit of salt to make our pastry. And then here is our filling. It's a really simple filling. So basically, we've got these wonderful things called blackcurrants, which are really my favourite fruit. Well, give or take a good strawberry or two. So blackcurrants here, we've got 200 grams of blackcurrants and we've got 150 grams of sugar. Okay, I've got some clotted cream, I've got some beer and honey for the reduction, and that's about it really. Oh, and a little bit of starch to thicken the sauce. So we're going to move that away and first of all make our pastry. Okay, so we've got our mixer set up here. Let's put our 250 grams of flour in there. 40 grams of almonds. I'm going to put a wee pinch of salt. Sugar, 50 grams of sugar. And we need to zest some lemon there. I've hidden it. It's there. And I bought organic lemons because I always think they're unpolished, they taste nice, and particularly if we're using that zest, we want a real good flavour going in. Okay. Right, we just need to give that a whirl. And then we're going to put 140 grams of butter at room temperature. So we need sort of a crumb really. We need to get the pastry sort of sand texture. Put the eggs in now. And that should just come nicely together. Okay. So our pastry now, just going to bring together. Okay. And then pop that into cling film. And then pop that in your fridge for about an hour. Okay, now we're going to make our filling. So blackcurrants, 250 grams there, in, and 175 grams of sugar. And pop the lid on. Now put that on lowish, so it's on number 5. We may need to turn it up to number 6, but we should be okay. And then our beer. Need to get that off. So we need roughly 200 ml of sour light beer, and then 50 grams of honey. And having done this several times, I roughly know where we are with that. So it's the last of my home. This is actually from the bees at the golf club at Wiltshire. Well, nothing more than Provenance there, huh? Okay, so that's done in. And what we do with that is just simply reduce it back until we've got that. Okay? And that's been in the fridge now, so that's loosened up nicely now. So there you go, there's our syrup. Okay, so let's have a little look. Okay, they'll only take, surprisingly, a couple of minutes. So let's have a look at where we are here. We've got our pastry that we did earlier, and I've cut some pieces now. So we're going to make 2 turnovers. Okay, so let's put a little bit of flour down. And then just roll out our pastry gently at first, as that's just come out of the fridge about half an hour ago. So just gently. And we're looking at about 2 mil thick. So a nice thin pastry. And there we go. And we can get our starch. We're about 10 grams of starch there. Need to add a little bit more. I don't want to put too much liquid in, but you've got to have enough so you can actually get the starch out of the bowl. Okay, and then just pop that into there like so. And there you go. That's nicely thickened up. Okay. And what you need to do with that then, okay, is to separate the blackcurrants, reduce the sauce down by half, and then put it back together. Okay. Right, so we're talking 12 mil, okay, squares. So cut that there. Okay, and pop that onto there. And then quickly do another one. So therapeutic rolling. It's funny because as a chef, you perhaps, it's one area that you don't do when you're in the commercial kitchen. Don't get a chance to revisit that often. But it's always nice, I think, to revisit old skills and see how rusty they are, or not, as the case may be. So again, 12. So cut from there and there. It don't have to be ultra precise, but it's good to be there or thereabouts. And there's our second square, and it does roll well. You can use that again, so it does roll well. So we'll pop the 2 pieces of pastry like so. And you can just pop that spoonful like so. So a dessert spoon really, and then pop 2 of those in. Okay. And then got our egg wash. And just egg. It does need egg wash, not just milk. So do be aware of that. Don't just pop some water or milk on. Okay. That's there. And then just bring those across. Ooh, just watch that, because blackcurrant's like beetroot, it gets everywhere, so just be careful. Right, and just gently press that down. Okay, I've got a little bit of, probably just put a wee bit more, I've been a bit stingy on that one. And then just bring those down. So they meet nice and flush, and keep that seal and the blackcurrant nicely away. So just go around with your fingers and just seal that. Okay. Next job is a little fork and put a little bit of flour on, and then let's just crimp the outside of our turnover. Like so. So they're dead easy to do these, you just need a little bit of patience. And then, so, and I'm just going to cut off those edges. Just round them up nicely. Like so. And I've got a tray over here. So, just going to I've got a nice round edge. Okay, and what we're going to do now is brush them with milk. And just make sure you coat all the edges. And then just sprinkle with a little bit of granulated sugar, golden granulated sugar. So we're just going to pop them into the oven, and 18 minutes. Okay, so the turnovers are ready. We're just leaking a little incy wincy bit on that one. Okay, right. So we'll have to be quick now. So if we get our clotted cream and we put a lovely big lush dollop of clotted cream there. Whoa. And then just going to put a and we've got our blackcurrant leaf there. A little bit of sauce drizzling off. And then our beer reduction is important, so we're going to drizzle that and give that a little bit of, we need to be able to taste that, don't we? So I'm going to put a little bit more there. And then if we just pop our turnover there. And there you go. There's your blackcurrant turnover in almond pastry with clotted cream and drizzly honeyed beer. That looks and smells good. Enjoy. Hi, I'm Nigel Howarth. If you like what you've just seen, then subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on social media. Enjoy!